Diccon Bewes, Swiss watching, inside the land of milk and money. Dive into the captivating world of Swiss contrasts and surprises in Diccon Bewes, Swiss watching, inside the land of milk and money. This book summary takes you on a journey through Switzerland's unique attributes, debunking some myths and exploring the nation's rich history and culture. Discover how Switzerland maintains its standing, offering a blend of cleanliness, efficient transportation systems, and world-famous products, such as chocolates, cheese, and watches. Learn about the legendary characters of William Tell and Heidi, the significance of the nation's political neutrality, and the influence of religion on Swiss society.
Surprising contrasts in Switzerland. Switzerland's cleanliness contrasts with graffiti and littering habits, yet its people make independent decisions and enjoy long life expectancies. Switzerland is known for its beautiful Alps, delicious chocolate, and fine watches. The country is also renowned for its fastidious cleanliness, as if hardworking elves magically scoured and scrubbed every square inch of the nation. Paradoxically, cigarette butts, chewing gum wads, and graffiti are often found littering the pristine streets. Swiss smokers do not regard cigarette butts as litter and casually flick them onto the sidewalk, making bus stops look like the site of a smokers' convention. Additionally, the average Swiss chews 700 grams of gum annually, yet the country's life expectancy is the second best in the world. Despite the contrasts, Switzerland boasts a unique quality: independence. The Swiss people make final decisions on almost every policy, whether it affects their own neighborhood or the entire country. Interestingly, Switzerland has only been conquered once in history, a feat that the Swiss people still take pride in. The country's history and culture can be seen in its ancient town of Neutrality, although graffiti has sullied its historic walls. This contrast, though stark, adds to Switzerland's overall charm and allure. The Swiss national symbols. William Tell and Heidi are the national folk heroes of Switzerland. Despite uncertainty surrounding Tell's existence, he remains a significant figure in Swiss history and culture, popularized by Schiller's play and Rossini's overture. Heidi, a purely fictional character, has become the modern face of Switzerland, a symbol of the country's innocence, bravery, and devotion. Her popularity and image are ingrained in Swiss society, with her name and likeness appearing on various Swiss products. However, recent findings suggest that her story may have been plagiarized, sparking controversy. Regardless of the scandal, the Swiss remain steadfast in their attachment to their iconic Heidi and their beloved country. The fascinating paradoxes of Switzerland. Switzerland, a land of contrasts, is known for its unique cultural identity, tax and banking system, and geopolitical position. Situated at the roof of Europe, the country boasts a rich history in diverse regional cultures, with each of its 26 cantons having its own unique identity. Despite its wealth, privacy, and conformist nature, Switzerland's citizens are deeply connected to their cantons. The country's official designation, Confederatio Helvetica, traces back to a pre-Roman group called the Helvetii. Switzerland's tax and banking system is built on the government trusting its taxpayers to be honest. The country sits in the middle of Europe but is not part of the European Union, surrounded by monarchies, empires, dictators, and generals. Switzerland is a fascinating land of contrasts that confuses outsiders. The birth and resilience of Switzerland. Switzerland, as a nation, came into existence in 1291 when Schwyz, Uri, and Unterwalden, 3 Swiss cantons, entered into a mutual pact at Rutli. The Swiss quickly gained a reputation as strong warriors in the Middle Ages and defeated Burgundy in 3 battles. They consolidated their power by winning Milan from France but were defeated by France in Marignano, Italy, which led them onto the path of neutrality. A unique aspect of Switzerland's history is that their soldiers once worked as mercenaries for other European nations, a practice that stopped in the mid-1800s. One remarkable remnant of the past, however, is the Swiss Guard at the Vatican. Although Napoleon invaded and briefly seized Switzerland in 1798, the country has since become a federal state with a central government and parliament that deals with political affairs through consensus and neutrality. Swiss neutrality and brand power. Switzerland's unique brand power and global reputation are underpinned by its remarkable ability to maintain its neutrality amidst global conflicts. Their military preparedness has been instrumental in deterring potential invaders. This book explores the incredible success stories of Swiss brands such as Swiss Army knives, Swiss watches, Swiss chocolate, and Swiss cheese. Switzerland's long-standing military tradition buttresses its reputation for being nimbly neutral, ready to defend its territory if needed. During World War II, Switzerland's military was an impressive force that deterred potential invasion, and still, no one breached the Swiss borders. The country's fortification and strict service requirements helped to prevent any attacks, even though it was surrounded by Axis powers. The book discusses how Switzerland's iconic brands like the Swiss Army knives came into the limelight, thanks to American GIs who brought them back. Swiss watches, like Rolex, Omegas, and Patek Philippe's, straddle exclusivity and luxury, serving as status symbols. Swiss chocolate is synonymous with companies like Nestlé and Keller, with the latter offering innovative recipes using authentic milk. Swiss muesli is a popular breakfast cereal mix enjoyed all over the world as a healthy and filling option. Switzerland is also famous for its cheese, producing annual exports of 181,000 tons, which remain among their best-known exports. Overall, Swiss neutrality and its unique brand power are major ingredients contributing to Switzerland's global reputation for excellence. Switzerland, a unique mosaic of direct democracy and pragmatism. Switzerland is a country that prides itself on its unique, direct democracy system and pragmatism. While there is no state religion, cantons have had a rich history of Catholic-Protestant division since the Reformation era. However, relations between the two groups have been amicable with the introduction of people's referendums as a tool of democracy. Today, Muslims make up 5.7% of the population, while 11% identify as non-religious. Swiss politics is centered around Federal Square in Bern, but the federal parliament holds little power compared to people's referendums. In Glarus and Appenzell Innerrhoden, locals still use cantonal assemblies to make public policy decisions in one of the world's oldest forms of direct democracy. Swiss culture is also known for its values of trust and privacy, which are evident in the country's banking system. In contrast to American banks, Swiss banks are risk-averse and rely on cash rather than credit. These qualities are just some of the things that make Switzerland's per capita GDP of $68,000 impressive. The Swiss communal philosophy. Switzerland is a nation bound together by the concept of Willensnation, where the desire for unity surpasses language, religion, or ideology. The Swiss prioritize the cooperative collective, emphasizing group norms and the idea of community before the individual. Their philosophy of all for one and one for all creates a harmonious society in this almost perfect land.
In conclusion, Bewes' Swiss Watching offers readers a glimpse into the many contradictions that define Switzerland. Despite its international image of cleanliness and efficiency, the country reveals a different face with its littered streets and graffiti-adorned walls. You will learn how the Swiss cherish their cultural icons, from folklore heroes to globally recognized products, as well as their deeply rooted sense of neutrality and unique political system, characterized by referendums and direct democracy. Even with a diverse population, the Swiss embrace a sense of community and cooperation, creating harmony and unity. This comprehensive summary equips you with an understanding of the multifaceted nature of Switzerland and its continued success on the global stage.